Hello everyone, I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We ended the month of June with some seasonable temperatures, slightly muggy conditions, and a few scattered pop-up showers and storms in the afternoon and evening hours on our Monday. But today, as we kick off the month of July, a great day ahead. A lot of sunshine. Dew points will be reasonable today in the upper 50s and low 60s. Seasonably warm temperatures and a nice breeze around as well. So just a great day to get outside. Wednesday, Thursday, not looking too bad either, though we will have a few pop-up afternoon and evening showers and storms around. And it will be turning a little more humid, especially by Thursday. It won't be too bad, though, for Wednesday. Rain chances and thunderstorm chances are still around, though, as we head into 4th of July weekend. We'll take a look at that here coming up in just a few minutes. But today, a lot of sunshine. Again, as I mentioned, have the sunglasses and the sunscreen if you'll be outdoors. Future track will show at least a couple of clouds in the afternoon, so I can't rule that out. It is wanting to show a couple of light sprinkles or brief showers developing. Overall, I do think we're going to stay completely dry for today. I think we're going to have just enough spread in the temperatures and the dew points where anything that tries to show up on radar might evaporate before it reaches the ground. But if we do see a shower, it is going to be very light and very short-lived. And then tonight, clear skies. We'll start off our Wednesday with mostly clear to clear skies, but in the afternoon, as you can see, we have some of those clouds and some of those pop-up showers and storms around. This will mostly be, again, afternoon to about sunset time frame, but there may be a shower or two that tries to linger past sunset tomorrow night into early Thursday morning. Thursday will be a carbon copy. We'll start off with the sunshine and then some of those little pop-up showers and storms in the afternoon and continuing even into part of the night on Thursday. There is a low-end risk for an isolated strong to severe storm during the afternoon and early evening hours tomorrow, as defined by this marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5 for all of western Wisconsin. Now, this is, again, it's going to be isolated in nature with the storms that do develop, but those that do could turn strong to possibly severe. The hazard would be an isolated damaging wind gust up to 60, 65 miles per hour and some hail that could be as big as quarter to $half size. Again, the rain coverage tomorrow is going to be isolated, but those that develop could turn strong to perhaps possibly on the low end severe side of things. And again, for a storm to be severe, you either need winds of 58 miles an hour or greater, or hail 1 inch in diameter or larger. So your Hope forecast today has high temperatures mostly in the mid 80s, lower 80s as you go towards Ladysmith and Medford. Temperatures tonight falling back into the upper 50s and low 60s, so another comfortable night ahead. Tomorrow, a little bit warmer with mid to upper 80s. If you stay dry, you have an outside chance of maybe touching 90 degrees, lower 80s in Medford. At Thursday, temperatures very similar to Wednesday, mid to upper 80s, but it's going to feel a little bit hotter because those dew points are going to rise towards the upper 60s and near 70 versus what it'll be on Wednesday when it's looking to be low to mid 60s. So, with that being said, now let's talk about 4th of July weekend. You see here, the rain coverage does pick up. Now, overall Friday now during the day is starting to trend slightly drier. So that's good news. But unfortunately, we're starting to kind of narrow down that timing a little bit for the peak of the shower and storm chances, which look to be Friday night, Saturday, and Saturday night. So let's take a look at future track. We're going to take a look at two of the longer range models. We'll start here with the European model. And I have this time stamped at Friday at 7 a.m. So this is actually showing dry conditions all day Friday with the sunshine. Here's about fireworks time Friday night, 9:30. We are still dry. If this forecast pans out, we would have no issues here in western Wisconsin. But the storm chances do start to kind of increase as we get into Saturday. And unfortunately, it is looking to be a good chance we're going to have showers and storms around throughout the day Saturday. Here's around 10:30 Saturday night. And again, we have showers and storms around then. But as you see by Sunday morning, that is out of here. And then maybe a pop-up shower or two Sunday afternoon. Now let's take a look at the GFS model. And again, the timestamp is starting at 7 a.m. on Friday. This one does show at least some scattered activity developing in the afternoon. So I'm kind of citing at least keeping just a chance for a few pop-up showers and storms Friday afternoon. But this one is still keeping some of those shower and storm chances around Friday night into Saturday, with Saturday kind of being the peak of it even into Saturday night as well. But then we should start to see it kind of wrap up just a little bit with maybe some isolated activity lingering into Sunday. So again, there's still some question marks on how this will pan out, and the timing is going to probably, fluctuate a little bit. But the way things look this morning, I do think Friday during the day should be a little bit drier. Friday night's 50-50 at this point, but it is looking pretty likely we are going to have some rain and storms around for anything going on Saturday and Saturday night. So check back with us for updates as we get a little bit closer in time. Here's kind of a look at the weekend forecast. And again, looking at a high temperature of around 90 degrees on Friday, lower 80s Saturday and Sunday. And again, the best chance for showers and storms Friday night, Saturday, and Saturday night. And as I mentioned earlier, it is going to be turning very humid as well. Dew point low to mid 60s, upper 50s today, low to mid 60s tomorrow. But by Thursday, we're into the upper 60s to near 70, and we're likely going to see those dew points in the upper 60s, low to mid 70s through the weekend. So it is going to be a little uncomfortable, and especially with temperatures on Friday forecasted around 90, and even Thursday with upper 80s. We're going to see those heat indices in the 90s both days. Now, Saturday, if we have the rain and storms around, obviously won't feel as hot. But nonetheless, be sure to check back with us for updates as we get closer to 4th of July weekend.